What's up, y'all? It's Annabelle with That Good Shit, and I am here with the illustrious
Victoria Monet. What's up?
What's up? I'm so honored to be here with you today. First of all, just how's your day? How are you
It's
feeling?
a great day. I'm happy to be in London. It's been almost a year since I've been here.
Wow.
So I know it's bad, but I miss it here, so I'm glad to be here.
First thing I want to ask you about is you've built such a beautiful relationship with your fans and your community. Anytime I meet a Victoria Monet fan, they are always a ride or die.
I love them
It-
so much.
They're the best, and I just really admire the relationship you've built with your community. Tell me a little bit about what your relationship to your community means to you.
It really means a lot to me. I think there's a lot of people that have been supporting me before it was cool to.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of people, tweeting me, and when they, come in contact with me, they're always like, I showed my friend your music, or I showed my sister, or I showed my boyfriend. Like, everybody's just completely sharing the music, which I really love. And I've seen like relationships develop in my fan base, like people getting married, like dating, like just stuff going on in the tribe. So it's really, really exciting for me.
That's so sweet. Yeah, no, they're screaming your names from the rooftops. Like
love
your
it.
fans love you so
I
much.
love it. They ride. They ride. They're in my tweets and my DMs, just like just telling me what to do, just advising me on what
Yeah.
they think is best, and protecting me, letting me know tea and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's really special.
That's really special. Shout out to all the fans. I want to ask you about my favorite song on Jaguar II,
Which is what?
which is Stop Asking Me for Shit.
fair.
Yeah. I love that song. I would love to know just like where you were at like emotionally when you made that song and what drove you to write that.
You know what? I've had experiences where people ask me to borrow things, or ask me for money, and I'm always really glad to give it, because I feel like I want to be that friend who you're able to come to when you're in a bind. But it was just a comical thing. I was feeling funny. I'm very inspired by 70s and really funny sitcoms,
Yeah.
and like how Bruno and Silk Sonic were able to be comical in music.
Yeah.
And artists like Thundercat, who is here today, they have a bit of comedy in their music. So I was just feeling funny. I really don't mean stop asking me for shit, but
Yes.
sometimes maybe that's a nice like automatic reply on your email.
Yeah, it's like,
on a
hey,
weekend,
like,
on a vacay.
It's Saturday afternoon. Stop asking me for shit,
Right.
relax. But no, I love that one and I agree. I think like that little touch of comedy in there is so fun, so refreshing. And we've all been in that place where someone texts you on a Sunday night and you're like, "Leave me alone with love."
D&D.
D&D
Exactly.
with love. Next thing I want to ask you about is our blog That Good Shit really focuses on rising artists and supporting, like rising talent. And I'd love to know if there are any rising artists out right now that you're really loving.
I feel like the people who I really love are have risen. I feel like last year I was talking a lot about Tyla. I was loving on Flo.
I just saw
Seriously.
Flo for the first time recently and they
Really?
blew me away.
They're insane and so sweet also, which matters even more to me, because there's a lot of talented people that aren't so nice.
Yeah.
But they are angels, so I'm super supportive of them. I'm happy to see them blossoming and to keep growing. Is there anybody extra new? My daughter's pretty cool. I'm just I feel like I'm at the beginning of her stardust too. She's just making songs up all day, and so
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching the inception of a superstar later down the line. So
Yeah.
I got my bet on her for
Yeah.
sure.
We're gonna watch this back in 5 years and
No,
she's already
seriously.
gonna have a #1 single.
Seriously, Disney Channel.
No, literally.
Also.
And I mean, she's being raised in the perfect environment to be a
She's
legendary
all about
songwriter
it.
because she's got one right next to her.
That's
So-
right. Thank you so much.
Over the years of your career, because you've had such an expansive, beautiful career, and you've had many years to build on your craft. What aspects of your creative process have stayed the same over the years, and what's changed?
Biggest change for me is really less studio time, because I'm doing more other things, which is a bittersweet thing. I was able to spend every day and every dying hour in the studio before, but between now artistry and motherhood and traveling and promo and marketing, all of these things take me away from the studio a little bit more. So I think I have to lean on the 10,000 hours of professionalism that I have to be able to do what I would have done in a year in a shorter amount of time in the
Yeah.
studio. So that's a big change I'm kind of adjusting to, and eventually I want to be able to have a studio set up in my pocket, everywhere I go. Something that stayed the same, probably just the fact that I really love to record in the dark, moody, candlelit, romantic, sage, Palo Santo, all of those studio vibes are still the same.
Yeah, what do you like about recording in the dark?
I feel like when you turn one sense off, the other one gets stronger. So it's really me not being able to see so I can hear better, I guess. I also just feel like it feels private and you're in your own world and mind and not worried about the person over there rolling a blunt or just pouring it, like, you know, whatever's happening in the studio, you just kind of, you don't see it.
Looking back on that now, I feel like I can hear it in a lot of your songs that they were made like in like a dark candlelit mood.
Yes.
So that makes a lot of sense. Who is someone that you dream of collaborating with one day?
Beyonce, please, one day, just one day in this lifetime.
Yes.
I would love to do anything, you know, just whether it's me writing for her, singing something together, you know, just in the studio. If it doesn't even come out, like, I just want to learn and be inspired by her even more, and like a closer look. Also, I mean, all my idols, like Janet, of course, Shyt, wherever she is. I know she might be nearby in a garden planting something. But yeah, those are my big ones.
The All Right visual went crazy. I saw it everywhere, and it was one of the most incredible music videos I've seen in like years. Like,
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
of course, no, like I fell to my knees. Like, really beautiful. I'd love to know how involved you were in the process of that video and all your visuals. Kind of what role do you play as those visuals come together?
I think I am, maybe some would say, too involved. I feel like I'm that annoying person that's like going frame by frame and like editing and nudging and doing all the things. But luckily I have the collaborators that are open to doing that with me. Dave Meyers directed the video, who knows exactly what he's doing, but he was also like humble and open enough for me to like give my input, and like we collaborate. Same thing with Sean Bankhead. He doesn't need me, in my opinion, but everybody allows it. The editor, Venny, we were able to go in for like 5 days straight, like just picking the perfect clips and editing things. So styling, everybody's very collaborative with me, and I'm grateful for people who allow me to do that, because I'm pretty like, I want to be in it. I want to be in it. So that's how that happens.
Definitely. I feel like so many of my favorite artists are people who are really hands-on with every step of the process. So like with you, I see that because your personality is on like every single detail, every step of the process. Who's your favorite fictional character? And what would their favorite Victoria Monet song be?
Growing up in high school, it was Eeyore. I felt like I wanted to help him. Like, he was always just so like sad. I guess his favorite song would probably be Goodbye, because it's kind of like sad. Hopefully one day he'll like a up-tempo song, like life's like all right, because life is okay. And I hope he's able to find that with Pooh and them, you know?
Absolutely. We want the best for Eeyore. We really do. Eeyore deserves happiness. And the last question I have for you, Victoria, is what is one song that you wish you made?
Oh my God. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Definitely.
Facts.
Like yearly payoff. And it's just like a Christmas staple, and it makes everybody so happy and makes people want to shop and stuff. So and decorate trees and be with family. So definitely All I Want for Christmas is like, I wish.
Victoria, thank you so much for your time today. I'm in awe of everything you do, and I'm so excited to watch you keep growing.
And I'm proud of you. Congrats on everything you're doing too.
That means the world. Let's keep it pushing. Is there anything else that the people should know about Victoria Monet?
No, I think I'm an open book. Whatever you want to know is probably on my social media, and if it's not, you'll probably find it out soon, because people be snitching. So